Thokozani sanibonani dumelang option and hello. This is Dr. Oti. Uksuga, guys, I'm at home. I won't say I'm from Johannesburg, where. But in Ginyanga, Yasekoli, I'm an African priest, an African sanus from Johannesburg, rightly from Limpopo, where I am now, of which, because of, I always travel from Limpopo to Johannesburg to Limpopo, due to the conditions of which I'm living under. Bagwetu, this is Dr. Oti. I love you with all my heart. I respect you with all my heart. Please know that as impilo iyaphambili, nezinto ziyashintsha. At this moment, izinyanga, izangoma, ziphila under a serious attack. Izinyanga ziyareyitshwa endumbeni. Sangomas are being raped ezindumbeni. Izangoma zabafazi ziyareyitshwa ezindumbeni. Izangoma zamadoda azireyitshwa, ziyakidnapwa, ziyabulawa. Zibulawa abantu of which they are competing with them, coming to this journey of ubunyanga, of this work of ubunyanga. Because of ubunyanga now has now changed into something else. Ubunyanga now has now became more like a business. Ubunyanga now has now became more like a taxi industry. Ubunyanga, it is more like a taxi industry. Ubunyanga is no longer about healing people and helping people, but Ubunyanga, it is more like a taxi industry. Each and every month, if not 4, it is 5 sangomas or inyangas, of which are being brutally killed. By who? By other inyangas, of which are competing with that particular inyanga. So what it is that life has become or has become? Now I won't lie, I have bodyguards, and each and everyone knows I have bodyguards, and wherever I'm going, I am being guided by serious guns. Right now, I've even advanced. You got on my AK-47. So that's something of which is happening because of the life of which we are living now, because of the earth of which we are rightly living on today. But during the olden times or the olden days, there was nothing like this. What is it that is happening? Zinyanga, zangoma, ba prophet, kanti yini lengaka? Why kwamele kubulawe abanye abantu? Why ezinye inyanga kumele zife? Because of one having many clients. Why must one die because of that? Why must one die because of having a number of followers, people of which are following him or her? There was an inyanga of which was shot and killed in Tembisa, rightly last month. Shot and killed, brutally killed, dead. Dead. I'm talking about a husband, a uncle, a father, a brother, a businessman for that matter. A person who had a means of providing umsebenzi for abanye abantu was brutally killed. So these are things of which are happening today in this industry of bunyanga. Gogo Nontogozo in Soweto was raped. A woman was raped and killed. Raped and killed. Rightly again last month. Then Tina Zinyanga, of which we have social influence, why don't we use these platforms to address such things? Why don't we take this opportunity to address such things? Because inyanga ziyafa, izangoma ziyafa. Ziyafa. There was a ceremony, umkitu wakona was in Alexandra, where people were in a tent, kukitwa ebusuku. Then afterwards, just 2 men came. 2 men came. They shot that Gobela, rightly because of having amathwasa amaningi. These are things of which ziyenzeka, ziyenziwe. Ziyenzeka, ziyenziwe. Igobela dutshulwa kabuhlungu yafa, nengane yawo 2. Igobela nengane 2. Then afterwards, Tina Sizinyanga, we are not saying anything about these kind of things. We are not saying anything about these kind of things. Why kwamele sibheke ezinye inyanga zifa kabuhlungu? While we have that power to talk about these things. Why don't we talk about these things? So, the world is now evolving. The era is now changing. And what is happening is this. People uma isikhathi siya, abantu will be attending church online only. Abantu going to izinyanga, it will only be online only. Because of safety of healers. Because of safety of family yama healers. If mina good Dr. Woti, I kill another inyanga. Gusasa, there is another inyanga of which will kill me too. And again, there will be that inyanga of which another person of which will kill that inyanga too. So it will just be a chain and appeal. Now, by so saying, I'm trying to say to you, please, Zinyanga, stop this nonsense. Ubunyanga is not a taxi business. Ubunyanga is not a taxi business. Ubunyanga is not a Zulu marathon. It is not. Ubunyanga is not a taxi business. Even King Misuzulu was addressing about the killings of which are happening in the taxi industry. And again, the number one province of which is leading, coming to the killings, they always count Zulu people. These are things of which needs to be addressed. The killings, the hijackings and what? I'm saying this because of I know that I'm a victim of few individuals. Not everyone of which is Zulu, they have the tendency of bossering around people, treating people bad or what. No, they don't. But I'm a victim of few individuals of which were Zulu people. People of which I trusted and believed mostly on. They threatened me, they did all those kind of nonsensical things of which I can't even tell. But because of Nginyanga, now today I'm still firm on the work of which I'm doing. So now, Nansi Ndaba Bagwethu, please know that I'm only taking online consultations and I'm sending abantu izinto zabo online. So now I want to talk about these rings. These rings of which I'm wearing here, these are rings of which I took from Bat Shapir Shrine. These rings, the way they are so powerful in a way that they can work in anything of which you want them to work for you. So, we have these rings and they differ in prices. These rings differ in prices. These ones of which I'm wearing now, both of them being like this, it is 10,000 rand. So what do? These rings, number one, is for business people. Number two, these rings is for gamblers. Number three, these rings is for people who want promotions. Number four, these rings is for people of which are pastors. Number five, these rings are for spiritual people, people of which wants power, people of which are seeking power and might. These rings are so powerful in a way that you can never even imagine. You can use these rings for your business. You can use these rings as a gambler. You can use these rings as a pastor. You can use these rings as a gambler, as a person of which you normally do your things. Like how, for instance, let me say maybe you have your tavern, your restaurant, you are doing tenders, you are doing what? Please make sure that you get yourself these rings. These rings will work for you. You won't believe. These rings will work for you. They'll do things of which you have never seen in your life. So, uma umuntu gembulayo, take these rings. Take these rings. Use them. Use these rings for gambling, for your gambling games. If you're a person of which you're a businessman, use these rings for your business. Believe you me, your life will change for good. Believe you me, your life will change for good. You are in Northwest, Limpopo, KZN, wherever you are. What I do, I send you these rings, being two like this. When I send these rings to you, zizakwena zinje. Uma nguthumela ama-ring lawa, you don't use muti. These rings are not muti related. These rings are not muti related. I repeat, these rings are not muti related. By the time you use these rings, what you do, there is a special oil of which I'm going to give you. And there is an angel, kunesithunywa esihamba nalama ring lawa. Lama ring lawa. And you must make sure ukuthi lama ring lawa umwasebenzisa, you don't eat any pork meat. I repeat again. You don't eat any pork meat. And you make sure lama ring lawa uma aguwe, awumthinti umuntu oshoni. You don't touch a dead body or a dead person's body while you are holding these rings. These rings do not, they are seriously against any person of which is eating pork meat with these rings on your fingers. Lama ring lawa uma ngunikeza wona, there is a certain angel, kunengilosi elihamba nawe. This angel will be communicating with you after you have gotten after you've got these rings. These rings uyawakhulumisa for what you want. These are money related rings. These are business related rings. These are gambling related rings. These rings are all about money and nothing else. So please make sure that uma ufuna into emali, uma ufuna into right, for ukuthi ube nemali, for ukuthi ube nezinto, for ukuthi uthola amathenda, for ukuthi imali zibe khona phezu kwempilo yakho, please make sure that you get these rings. Please make sure that you get these rings. These rings will work for you. There is no age restriction here. You can have these rings. Your wives can have these rings. Your children can have these rings. Whoever can have these rings. But make sure, I'm saying this again, but make sure that before you come to me, you make sure that you book early. And then after you book, you make sure that you pay for your rings in time. You don't say, Dr. Oti, please send me the rings today. No, I don't have these rings. These rings, they are at the shrine. For me to get these rings, I have first to go to the shrine. Then you tell me you go to funa wenzeke in ngempilo yakho. Then I'll be sending you these rings. The day you wear these rings, you will feel how your body will be like. It will be like there is something of which you are having on your body. It's because of these rings. And you can have sex, you can do what? You can do anything. But make sure that you respect your rings. We have a power red ring. We have a power blue ring. We have a power gold ring. We have a power silver ring. We have a power platinum ring. The platinum one and the gold one, they're pretty much expensive. So please make sure that uma ufuna lama ring lawa, you call Dr. Oti, then we courier the rings wherever you are. Don't call inyanga enye. Inyanga enye ayinawo lama ring. It is only Dr. Oti of which is having these rings, original ones. These are not rings from China Mall or Dragon City. No. You will see people, someone will be going to Dragon Mall, ayothenga rings saying that ngizenza Dr. Oti. Because of there are many Dr. Otis here. TikTok, 1,000 Dr. Otis. YouTube, 1,000 Dr. Otis. Where? Bagwetu, mkhuloti we one. I'm the only mkhuloti. And even when I die, I'll be the only mkhuloti. There will be no one who will replace Dr. Oti. No one at all. I am me, and I am me only. And that's it. That's it. So if you want power, fame, money, and riches, now I'm a ring. siyaphakamisa from imali engange 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 up until 100,000 depending on you futhi ufuna uphakamisa ngamalini. Get your rings and never leave this this life of yours of which you are living today because of uyasokola. So please make sure that you get the rings, then you live your life ngendlela ofuna ngayo, everything will go well. This is Dr. Woti. I'm working from home. I'm sending people products wherever I am. Limpopo, I'm in Johannesburg, or wherever I am, nguthumela izinto zakho zikwazi ukuthi zilunge. So Dr. Woti, from me, good Dr. Woti, bakwethu, please know that I love you. Keep on subscribing and sharing our videos ka Dr. Woti so that your life can become a better something. I want you to know, kusitha sam, there are people of which I know that they are my enemies. They always plan things against me. Just know that now, sitha sam, I love you wherever you are. And be pretty much aware that inkonzo kamkhuloti, it's in Orange Farm, number 6311 Kopano Street, Inhlonipho, near Inhlonipho Primary School. Don't hesitate to come. Jikhuluma nawe sitha sami, jikhuluma nawe futhi ongithandayo, because of mina ngiyamukela bonke abantu. This thing of me ukuthi ngithanda abantu bangizwisisa, irregardless of who from where does what and says what, believe you me, there is nothing you can do. Batho banrata Dr. Woti, ene batho bamatla. Ngumuntu wabantu, mina ngiyakhelwe abantu. Angakhelwanga ukuthi ngenze omunye umsebenzi. Ngiyakhelwe umsebenzi lo ukuthi ngisebenze lento bunyanga. This is Dr. Woti. Kusuka endaweni yaseGoli naseLimpopo. Siyathokoza makhosi. Thank you.